So you want to make one of these, but you don't know how to get started? Well, this video is going to show you just how to make a paper dragon. When you're making a paper dragon, there are two different ways to make the base, but this way is the easiest way, and it's the most secure way as well. And also it's the easiest way to have it for your hand. So I'm going to show you how to make paper dragon using what I like to call a tube base. This is how to do it. First off, you need paper. Lots of paper. Well, maybe not lots of paper, but you're gonna need paper first, because it's called a paper dragon. Along with the paper, you will also need a pencil and scissors, and most importantly, tape. The first step is to grab a piece of paper, and then roll it. Once you have it rolled, see if it fits your hand. If it fits your hand, perfect. If it's a bit too big, just tighten it a little bit. Or if it's too small, loosen it. Once you have it all rolled up, use tape and tape it. And if you don't want a dragon this long, what you can do is flatten it and then cut it at a length that you want it. I prefer to have my dragons this length, so it's just a bit longer than my fingers. And then, since you have this other piece, throw it away. You don't need it. And now, for your thumb part, what I want you to do is do the same thing, but make it a bit smaller. And a bit shorter than the top. And of this piece of paper, you can either throw it away or save it for later. Now, you should have something about like this. The bottom should just be a bit skinnier than the top, and both of your thumb should fit loosely in the bottom one, and your four fingers should fit perfectly or comfortably in the top loop. Now you may ask, short circuit, how are these going to stay together and still be able to move? Well, I have the answer. So for that, cut a slip of paper, just a small one, maybe about this size. I recommend it to be about the same length as your top roll. And I want you to put a piece of tape on one side, and it doesn't matter which one you start with, and put it in one of the loops. Then fold it like that. Then do the same thing on the bottom one and then tape it. Then you should have something like this. The top should fit snug on your four fingers, and the bottom should fit loosely on your thumb. So now that you have your base complete, we are going to make the dragon itself. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take a pencil, and take a piece of paper, we're going to fold that piece of paper in half. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our base on top of the paper like this. And we are going to make a mark where, actually, we are going to line up the back of the top roll to the back of the paper. And we're going to make a line about an inch away from the other side of the tube. And now we have the length that we're going to have the actual dragon. Now that you have the length, it should be something like this, just a small little mark on the paper. What you're going to do is you are firstly going to, you can draw an arch like this, or yeah, and then bring it down like that. Now, since you know how long it's going to be, you can actually start from the bottom of this and have it connect to the top of that. And then you can erase this. Now, fun part, we can add hair and all that fun stuff. And sometimes you can even do that as well. Erase that. So as a place for its eye, then we're going to draw a circle for the eye. Actually, that could be for the nose, actually. This is for the nose. So we're gonna make a small circle right here. And for the eye, you're going to draw an arch like this, and another arch just below it. Draw like draw a lemon, kind of. Then we're gonna put a circle inside that lemon, and put another circle. You can have it facing like this, which is what I usually do to put in the middle. It can be pointy like a cat's eye. It can be just a regular circle. Be whatever you want. And you can add lashes if you want. They don't have to look realistic. This is just the design of it before you color it. You can add a bunch of other stuff to it as well. Now we're going to cut this out. The reason why I had you fold the piece of paper in half is so when you cut this out, it'll have the same design on the back. So you don't have to try and copy that design again. So I recommend just cutting the bottom just a tiny bit. And now you have two sides of your dragon. Now that you have two sides of your dragon, flip this side over. So it is like this. So when you put it on the dragon, this side will be facing, actually no, do not do that. Do not keep it the same as the other side. Keep it flipped over like this, how it's paused, because you will mess up, because that's how I messed up in the video. Now that you have your two sides, you are going to either stick with the same design as the other one, or you can make a different design. But it should be similar to the original. So what I'm going to try and do is copy the design that I had before. And I can always do something different. Like, I'm going to have this one, this side's eyes closed. And I'm probably going to add like some stars right here. Maybe some stars right here as well. I'll do the same thing on this side as well. And now you have both sides. You can also add extra detail, like sometimes I like to have like backstories of my dragons. So maybe like the image and the image on it. Maybe they have some powers and they have certain designs of the powers. Just you can do what you want. You can be as creative as you can. This is all creativity. This is all about customization. You can do whatever you want with your dragon. There can be making stories about it. There can be just like things into powers, all that stuff. There's an infinite amount of stuff that you can have about your dragon. Now that you have your two sides, we aren't gonna attach them yet. We are going to color them. You can color them however you want, however you like, with whatever materials. I just don't recommend using pastels because it gets messy, unless you seal it. But that's another story. That's another thing. That'll just get harder. So you can use your favorite colors. You can use your dragon's favorite colors. You can use whatever color you want. You can even use metallic. The dragon that I showed in the beginning of the video was actually different types of paper. You can use different types of like fun paper, like metallic stuff. That was one of my most popular dragons. That was with the dragon I did for when I hit 300 subscribers, I think. So what I'm gonna do with this dragon is they are going to have, I think their favorite color is going to be blue, so the eyes are going to be blue. I like to have the eyes their favorite color, or favorite colors. So I'm going to do different shades of blue. And yes, I am using Twistables. That's the closest thing I had next to me from a previous thing I made for a project. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get black, and I'm going to color in the pupil. It doesn't have to be black, it can be different colors. I think I actually have one where the pupil is purple. The pupil is the black part of your eye. If you're wondering what that is. I'm going to do the lashes black as well. And every dragon is different. It is almost impossible to recreate a dragon and make it look the same. Actually, I think it practically is impossible to recreate a dragon and make it look exactly the same, because we all have different ways of making stuff. And we all make mistakes, and everything is different. Just like everyone in the world. No one is the same. Even if you are twins, there's still something about you that is not the same. Here's the fun fact. So, what I learned the other day, twins that are identical, which means that they look exactly the same, they have different fingerprints. Fingerprints are the prints that you have on your fingers. They have different ones. That proves that no one is the same. If you want to, you can keep the black that you have been using around if you want to outline stuff, just to make it look cleaner. That's what I usually do. I like to outline things in black just to make it look just a bit cleaner and more like cartoonish. I have no idea what. Oh, my scissors just fell. I don't know what color my dragon should be. Maybe it should be. This nice teal color. What one side will be this color. And what I like to do sometimes, I like to make it look scribble almost. One is quicker, and two, it actually looks really cool because you can add other colors with it as well. Or you can just keep it like this. I might add in purple or blue. Maybe blue. I think that I'm going to name this dragon Bubbles. Maybe. It depends. Depends on how I feel. Maybe ocean, or maybe ocean. I have Forest. Forest was my first dragon. Forest is actually one of the finger puppet dragons, which is you make only one side of these, and then you make a little loop for one of your fingers on the back of it, and they're really easy to make. So that was my first ever dragon that I made. And that was the first ever dragon video that I posted was a video about Forest. Okay, now that I have the skin done, I'm going to do the hair or extra, whatever it is. You can add horns to it. You don't have to have hair. It doesn't have to be like mine. In fact, make it your own. So I'm just gonna color this. You should use a dark color because it's hard to color things that are cut out like this. So you can color lightly with a dark color and it can still show up. Or what you can do is try and do the harder way and try and copy the design off on a different piece of paper and color it. But this is honestly the easier way to do it. Or you can just tape it down to the table. But then it has the risk of ripping. Okay, I have this side almost done. Just gonna color in the stars. Yes, my stars are blue. They don't have to be yellow or gold. They don't have to be that. And I noticed that I forgot to color that in. And I need to outline this. You can outline this part, which I'm going to do. I outline the entire dragon. I'm gonna do that. It's just, it looks cleaner like that. And you can have it messy lines as well. I like to do that because it looks more like sketch. Like, I have a dragon that's covered in like black and white doodles. So I'm just trying to bring back my dragon stuff. And it's gonna take a while for them to get popular again because the last thing I made about like a dragon was over the summer of 2023. And depending on which year you're watching this in, It's a while ago because currently it's 2024 when I'm making this. And that could be a long time ago. So now that I have my first side done, I add to that side and move on to this side. I'm gonna have this side actually a different color. I'm gonna have this side white. Not because I don't want to color it again. Okay, that's why. It takes a while to color in this part. And if you want to make something quick, yeah. And this side is going to have different colored hair. This light blue hair. So this one is gonna be named Beach. No, Ocean. It's gonna be named Ocean. Maybe there is an ocean. Maybe there's a lake or something that I want to name it after. Maybe I'll name her Blueberry. Your dragon can be whatever gender you want it to be. Most of my dragons are female because I usually don't know what gender to use. But you can have it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter because hopefully no one will judge you. And if people judge you for that, then it's crazy. So we're just gonna finish up doing the hair or horns or whatever, or spikes or whatever you did on your dragon. Now I'm going to use the same color. You don't have to use the same color, but I'm going to use the same color and color in the stars. And now I'm going to take the black, color in that, and I outline everything in the black. It can be messy, it can be not messy, it can be clean, it can be sharp. Sharp is when it's just perfect, but nothing's perfect. So it keeps breaking. I should make a count of how many times it is broken in the process of this video. In the making of this video. And I can do whatever I want to edit this because I'm my own editor. I'm just a small creator with only, right now, 795 subscribers. Getting close to 800. I was really close to 800 a couple weeks ago. So it's 799 and then it went down. It's been going up and down lately. I haven't been uploading really popular things. Like I'd upload something when it's popular and then all of a sudden it's not popular anymore. And the minute I upload it, it just isn't popular anymore. That's how difficult it is to be a YouTuber. Being a YouTuber is not an easy thing to do. So now that I have both sides, we are going to attach them to the base. Remember this fella we made in the video? I hope you did, because this is what we're going to be attaching the top to. So, doesn't matter which side you do. What we're going to do is, we are going to first make sure it fits. And we're going to put it on the top roll. We're going to put it on the top tube. You can also use toilet paper and paper towel rolls as well. And use less paper. I have never done that, but I could be doing that in the future. So what you're going to do is you're going to put tape on the middle edge of one on the sides, and we are going to line it up, try to line it up to this side. And we're going to tuck the tape in to the tube. And now we have it like that. Now what we're going to do is, actually, we should probably move that so the bottom part does not get stuck. Okay. We're going to shift it up a little bit more. Now we're going to do it. Okay. So a suggestion is to have this closed while you're doing it. So you know when it opens and closes if it's gonna hit the bottom. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to roll up a piece of tape like this. Put it on the wall or on the dragon. We're gonna press down. And now this another face, and we're just going to do the same thing with the other side. Attach it on here, and then we will move on to the bottom side. You might notice that it looks a bit different because I messed up. So what I'm supposed to do is one side's supposed to be like this, and the other side's supposed to be like this. So that's a lesson. I haven't made these in a long time, so you can do the same thing that you did on this side. You're just going to attach it just the same, and then we will move on to the bottom half. Now that we have both sides done, this side and this side, we're going to move on to this part. The bottom part is definitely the easiest part of them all. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing that we did. We are going to fold it in half, and we are going to measure it. But this time, it should be the same length as the top part. And since this one's the reason why this one's so easy is because it's the jaw, and there really isn't any detail to that. So just make a curve like that, and then make a line. And then cut it out. Make sure to erase the excess lines, the other lines, if you did what I did. And then cut it out. If I had to find my scissors, my scissors are on the floor. Now that these two pieces of paper are done, they can either stay white or you can add color to them. This one, since this one is on the white side, it will stay white, but I'll have a black outline. This one will be this color. So I'm going to do this one first. Start to do a black outline. Do not fall. Same for you. My table is slanted upwards. That's why things keep falling. If you're wondering why that happens. Just at a better angle for me. So since I have this done, do the same thing, but you only put a piece of tape. You roll a piece of tape like this, and just put it in the middle like that. And then you attach it to the bottom part. Now that this side is completely finished, we're going to move on to this part. So we're going to try and do the same colors that we did on this. And just color it. Just like before. Actually, hold on. Don't want to mess up this time. Says like this, you can just do lines like that. Get the other color, or if you used one color, it's fine. Now for the outline, you can add an outline. You don't have to add an outline. I just add an outline just because it looks nice and clean. I think I've said that multiple times in the video. Gonna be a long video. Now we have that part done. We are going to do the same exact thing that we did on the other side. Roll up a piece of tape, put it in the middle. That wasn't really in the middle, but it's fine. And we are going to this, that. You can always add another piece on the edge. It really depends where you put the tape. Now, you have made a paper dragon. So, name this one Blueberry. You can name it, you don't have to name it. Another thing that you can do is you can add little teeth by cutting out triangles and tape them on here, or put the teeth in the design, then cut it out. But this is a dragon. This is a paper dragon, and this is how to make one. If you want more dragon content, or see some other stuff, make sure to check out my channel. And I will definitely be uploading more dragon stuff. I'll be uploading a introducing Blueberry YouTube short that you could check out. And that is the end. This is the end of the tutorial. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that if you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. And make sure to have a good day. Everyone needs to have a good day sometime. Well, most times. And I have a task for you guys. Make someone smile today. It'll make you feel good and make the other person feel good. Bye.